Welcome back. So we are getting ready to work on our, it's called a cap trim piece. Happens to be letter J. I don't know if I labeled the other one as J and this one is K or what I did. I don't know if the pattern here is a little bit wrong. This says it's letter K trim. Yeah, it says it's letter K trim, and in here it's listed as, it's listed as letter J in here. So this is the letter K trim. The piece in here just happened to be a little bit wrong. So I was right with saying that this here is letter K. We're going to go over how to do this. It calls for a piece to be 2 inches wide, which we're going to confirm it is. Yes. And it calls for it to be 24 inches long. Ooh, this one here is a little bit over, so we're going to have to go ahead and cut this down to 24 inches exactly. So we're going to go to the chop saw. We're going to square up this side here and cut it down to 24 inches. All right, got her down to 24 inches. Now we're in business. And this particular route detail that we're going to do, I don't know if this is in frame or not, but it calls for a 5/32 Roman-Ogi router bit, and it calls for it to have a 3/16 inch shoulder set into the wood. And our bit happens to be slightly over 3/16, so we set the height of this here at right about 3/16. We eyeballed it up, and I'm betting that we're within 128th of an inch. So now what we need to do is, it looks like our detail is, we're going to do the bottom front side, the bottom side, and this bottom side over here. So our two ends or sides and our front face. That means that we're going to put the nastiest side towards the back, because that'll be facing the wall and we'll never see that. This particular board is pretty much knot free, looks very nice. We do have a little bit of a knot right here, so I guess we'll put that towards the back, and got a little bit of a chip right here, same thing, we'll hide that in the back as well. So we're going to write no, because I don't want to do that. And we do want to do this side over here. So this is a definite, and a definite. And now we need to say, well, are we ever going to see the top way up here? No. So we are going to see the bottom side of it, so we want to pick our prettiest side. And on this particular board here, it does not matter. So we're just going to write top over here. And we know that we're going to route over here, and over here. So I'm going to write no over here, because I do not want to do my back. When we run this here down through, we're going to go ever so slowly down through here. Then we will take this, we will go ever so slowly down through here. And we will go ever so slowly down through here. Now I am going to grab a miter gauge out of the back to run this here down through. It's very important when we do run this through here that we go a little bit slow on the back side. We don't want to go at a snail's pace because it might burn it, but we definitely don't want to go too fast where it blows it out. So I'm going to grab a T-square, and we're going to be right back. All right, so we're finally ready to go ahead and route this, and we're going to do something for this particular piece right here. We are going to use our little 90-degree router fence right here to run this down through. And if we notice, we have our top side facing up, our nose side facing out, and we just happen to have our 3 X's right here. Top side's up because we want to route our bottom. Now, I have the fence right here set so that it's about a 1/16 of an inch too less than what we want our route to be. And the reason being is that way we can go slow down through here and possibly come out with a little bit of burn. And then on our final pass, we can move it down through there a little faster, because we're just going to take a hair off. So when we go to do this, we're going to keep this nice and tight. Down here, nose out, tops up. And we'll run this right on down through. Our next step would be to take this here and run it on down through this way. And we're going to let somebody else do that real quick. On over. Remember, we're going to hold it down tight against the fence, and we're going to be very careful on the very end here so that we don't catch our fingers on the outside edge. if we take a look at this, we had a little bit of burn on our front side right here, which is okay because when we take it through for our final pass, that will come off. We didn't have any burn on this side here, and we didn't have any burn on this side over here. So we'll set it up for a final pass after that, and we'll repeat the same thing. But in a nutshell, that's what we're going for.